I'm Chelsea,
Hi, I'm Peyton.
and this is.
States away. Um,
So, today we're doing a little bit of an introductory episode because we are starting a podcast.
which we're really excited about. And we're starting our YouTube, so you're gonna see this or hear this on both. So
Yeah. So, it's exciting. So, I think we just should start with introducing ourselves, I guess, honestly, because that's, you guys gotta know who we are. So, my name is Chelsea, and I'm a singer-songwriter. I'm a country singer, but I have a lot of people who follow me, and a lot of you listening might know me from TikTok doing the Eras Tour, recreating Taylor Swift's Eras Tour. So, you're probably somewhat familiar with that. I have some original music on platforms, like all the streaming platforms. I have two songs, and that's a little bit of a gist about me. I went to college for music, so I have a degree in commercial music with a focus in voice, and I hope to be a famous country singer someday.
which
So
she will be. Keep listening to her music. Um, I'm Peyton. I'm in college to get my bachelor's in special education. I do art and honestly just hang out. I'm a yapper. We'll find that out very shortly that I'm a yapper.
me too.
Um, I like to call myself a TikTok influencer. I'm not. I have like 2,000 followers, but it's fine. I just like to have fun, okay? So, yeah. And a little intro, I guess, on how we started this whole thing. Me and Chelsea met online through her TikTok, and then we kind of quickly became best friends, and then we've been starting to come up with the ideas to do all of these things. So we've started a TikTok account and we've started a YouTube, and now we're starting a podcast, which is so crazy, and we're just really excited to do all of these things. So yeah.
All the crazy things.
Oh, we also have an Instagram. Everything's gonna be linked, so you can find everything down there.
Yeah. And
But
it's all under States Away too, so that helps. It makes it really easy
yeah,
to find.
we're really excited.
Yeah, so today I think we're just gonna do some chit-chatting to kind of like get to know you guys. Well, if you guys have get to know us, I guess.
Yeah. Um,
Um, so we're drinking hot chocolate. We're
out
drinking
of our
some
Santa mugs.
Santa mugs because Christmas isn't over yet. I refuse to believe it.
Yeah, no, until I go back to school, Christmas is still on.
Mhm.
I got this from Target, by the way. Target,
I
please.
got mine too. I have lipstick on mine though. You can
Me
see the back.
too.
Look.
You can see it right there. We love to shop
At Target.
at Target. Yeah.
When she comes to visit, we go for Stargate dates, is what we call it.
Mhm.
Because in Target now they have the Starbucks, and we
Yeah.
love Starbucks. But I'm still trying to introduce Peyton to some fun drinks because she still kind of gets the same old thing all the time, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Peyton, gotta try something else.
I get a mocha cookie crumble frappuccino. And then for those of you who know the summer berry lemonade, when that was there, I would get that. But now it's gone, so I guess it's
I
fine.
get so many things. I have a problem. My friend Davina got me into Starbucks because she used to work there, so I never went. I was safe for the longest time because I was too intimidated by the menu. Grande was terrifying. That was enough for me to keep me away because I was like, what am I going to do? Walk up to a window and go, can I have a grande? And I didn't even know what that meant, okay? So then she started telling me stuff and I went through the drive-through with her a few times, and now I
Yeah,
get
the drive-thrus. The drive-throughs stress me out.
well, it stresses me out sometimes too, but I've gotten a little bit better with it recently. But I get like a pink drink with sweet cream cold foam is so good in the summer.
Mhm.
And I love the like getting like an iced caramel latte with salted caramel cold foam. Pretty much anything that I can put cold foam on, I do.
She likes the expensive drinks. She likes adding all of the things onto that and see how,
It's so bad. My bank
yeah,
account's trying to
and
kill
seeing how expensive she can get these drinks. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna order what's on the menu. I'm not gonna add anything to it. It's fine. It's probably fine.
And it's funny because I used to be so intimidated by it, and now I take a drink and I'm like, nah, you know what? I don't quite like that enough. I'm gonna start adding stuff to it. And I'm
Yeah,
like, if it's a drink, it's fine.
she's always texting me and she's like, I found this on Pinterest and I'm gonna order it and see if they can make it. And she's like, and if I don't like this, I'm gonna substitute it with this. And I'm like, okay, you can do that.
This poor woman. There's this woman. So there was someone, and she was actually new to Starbucks. I had been there a few times while she was training because, like I said, I go there too much. So I know some of their names and all that stuff. I have to wonder if they recognize me. But this poor woman, she is still new, and I go up and I'm like, I found this on Pinterest, and I am trying to decide whether I should just read it to you or if you should just look at it. Like, what's easier? And she ended up just looking at it and reading it. But somebody else that was working there, that had been working there, helped her kind of look at it because I guess some of the stuff that was listed was stuff that's already a part of the basic drink that's on the menu. So they're not going to charge me extra for it. But like, I didn't know that because I'm not actually Starbucks intelligent, and
I
neither
feel
did
like
this
you should
person because
work there. I feel like you should work there.
oh, no, bad. I don't need to be there all the time, Peyton. I don't need more
Drinks.
extra coffee.
You can get us all free drinks.
And I can gain 75 pounds with how much sugar I will consume a day.
That's okay. Me too. It's fine.
It's
Okay.
happy, right?
A little bit of a segue, but not really a segue because I'm not good at those yet. We both are really into Taylor Swift, so that's another thing. You can kind of see it there. It's all around my room. It's a problem.
Stuff. I have posters all
Yeah.
around. I have a. Here, wait. Those of you who are actually watching this physically can see I have a calendar.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I was pointing, but you can't hear my pointing. I have Taylor Swift vinyl in the background. So yeah, we are huge Swifties. And you can kind of tell when she was talking about the Eras tour and whatever, but that's yet again kind of how we met. So it's really cool. Taylor Swift brings so many people together. We both went to the Eras tour, which was crazy.
Yes. Oh, I'm so lucky that I got to go.
Mhm.
It really is incredible how many people Taylor Swift brought together, especially when you see on TikTok how many people met each other on TikTok through watching stuff about Taylor Swift and then met each other at the concert somewhere and at
Mhm.
each other. Like, it's just, it's so cool. Like, imagine having that kind of power, okay?
Yeah, I don't. Oh, that's wild. And like we got lucky to get the chance to meet each other, not through Taylor Swift, but I don't think we said this, but I live in Illinois and she lives in Pennsylvania. So that's kind of where the whole states away thing came from because we are very far apart from each other. Well,
Literally states away.
yeah, Miss Chelsea was having a graduation party and she invited me as a joke, which I don't know why she would joke because I'm crazy enough to just show up.
I
And
was hoping she was crazy enough to show up.
and so I like don't even mention it to my mom at all. Like I don't say anything. I'm like, ha ha ha, Chelsea, you're so funny, whatever. And then like weeks later, I'm like, we're talking about graduation parties because I just graduated from high school. And my I was like, oh, Chelsea invited me to her graduation party, and we kind of laughed about it and whatever. And literally the next morning at like 7, my mom bursts open my door and starts yelling, not yelling, but like frantically talking, and is like, I just talked to your dad and he said we can go to Pennsylvania for Chelsea's graduation party. And I'm half asleep and I'm like, what? And she's like, for your birthday, because my birthday is like 3 days after the day of her graduation party.
Yeah.
She's like, for your birthday, we can go to Pennsylvania. And I'm like, okay, yeah. And she's like, but that's the only thing you're getting for your birthday. And I'm like, I don't care. I'm like, let's go. And so then we get on a little plane and we fly there and I was there for like 36 hours. It was like such a quick
It
turnaround.
was so quick. It was so sad. We cried so much.
Yeah, that was very much crying. Like it
My
was
mom, I'm pretty sure my mom invited you to my grad party on like the Facebook event too.
Mhm.
She was like, I'm gonna invite Peyton because I can't not invite her.
Well,
Like,
you said that and like and I knew already and I was like, "Yep, she's inviting me even though I can't come." Like, what a huh.
that's probably why she invited you in
Yeah.
hindsight. I didn't know. This was all a surprise. My mom started, I'm like up on our deck. We have like, and my mom like yells up to me, Chelsea, come down here. Aiden, come down. Aiden's my brother. I come walking down. I see her, and I'm like, what? Because I've only ever
Maybe
seen this girl's face. Okay, mind you, like keep that in mind. I've only ever seen this girl's face on FaceTime. So
like
to see her whole body
she's
was
like
so weird.
yeah, she's like seen my body, but when you see someone's body on FaceTime, it doesn't really like
That's different.
register really. So like I was so nervous. So we take a plane ride there and it's only like an hour. It's such a decent flight. And we get there and we're waiting like an hour for a rental car because for some reason it's taking like
Oh,
literally
God.
forever. And finally we get it and my mom's like, we're gonna be later than I thought, but we're still gonna make it and it's gonna be fine. And I'm like, Mom, it's fine. Like, let's just like go. Like, and it ended up working out that her party already started because then it was like even more like least expecting. And so we finally get there and we pull in like her driveway and I see Mama Beal, which is what we call her mom. I see Mama Beal and then like her dad and Scotty, which is her guitarist. And I'm like, oh my God, this is like actually happening. And so then we sneak around like the side of her house, like through her fence gate, and she like places me in a chair under the canopy that she had, and she's like, just sit there and be quiet. And I'm like,
Just sit and be quiet. She's like two of the hardest things to do.
yeah, I'm like, okay. And I'm like shaking because I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like insane that we're doing this. And then she calls for Chelsea, and Chelsea like runs down, and her brother runs down, and like then we see each other, and it was just like it was the most like video perfect moment that you could like even imagine.
I
Like,
ran heels over to her
yeah,
to
we're all crying. Like, it was great. And then I had to leave, and then we were crying again. And
hmm
then we missed each other too much, and I came back for.
She did. And you know what's funny is that her flight is so short getting here that literally she left Illinois on her plane at the same time that we left our house to go pick her up from the
Yeah,
airport.
because we're an hour apart. So, like, it's what time is it? It's 9:35 for me and it's 10:35 for her. So I left at 9:35. They're leaving at what did it say? I don't know.
10:35.
10:35, yeah. And then I land at 10:35 my time. And so then on the way back, say we left at 9:35, like we left her house and my flight was at 10:35. Well, I got there at 10:35 my time. So I was like, it's
Yeah, all the time zone stuff has been so weird, but it's made me very, very intelligent with certain time zone information.
yeah.
Giving me insight to know that when I go on social media, I probably should specify that a time is at Eastern time and
Yeah.
not
Mhm.
something else.
Yeah. And then, like I said, we missed each other. So I came back to record her music video.
Yeah.
Be in her music video. I didn't record anything. um,
So
yeah.
whenever it comes out, she's gonna be in it.
And we got like a good 5 days together. So that was wild.
Oh, so nice. It was so nice to finally get to like we got to go trick-or-treating on Halloween together too,
Yeah.
because we brothers trick-or-treating.
We spent our first holiday together. Like,
Oh, it was great.
it was wild. It was so exciting. Like, we did a little group costume and it was just so fun. Like, I feel like we need to like insert pictures.
I know. I feel like we gotta do something there for,
Yeah.
like, the people that can actually visually see this on YouTube.
Yeah,
Because
we're gonna edit some of.
we looked cute.
Yeah, we looked great.
We looked fantastic. We were slaying the pirate game.
Yeah, it was such a great time. And then I was in an Eras tour. That was fun. a little nerve-wracking, but it was fun.
Oh, it was so much fun. It was so great to finally have her here for one of them because the Eras tour feels like this little baby that's been like fostered by me and my mom and Aiden and Peyton, like first and foremost us four. So much so that I just performed my first full Eras tour recreation for a party over the last weekend, and on the way home, me and Aiden called Peyton to tell her about it because it just felt natural. We were like, we can't go home and not talk to Peyton about it. Like we can't do that. Like she's part
Yeah.
of it. And it made me so sad that she couldn't like be there to see it because it just felt like she should be there.
Yeah, because I moderate on Chelsea's Live, so I've been here since like the first Eras tour. Like I've been here for a long while. Well,
Yeah.
I've been here since before the Eras tour, but like it's been a while. Um, so yeah, it was just really exciting and like getting to touch her face. Like I know that sounds weird, but like she's real. She's not like a 2D figure on the on the FaceTime
That's
screen.
the thing, it was weird. I was like hugging her and I'm like, oh my God, I can actually give you like a hug. Because so many times she'd be having like a tough day or just be like having like, lots of anxiety or just be just really just struggling with life. Cause well,
Mhm.
and
'Cause
I
we
just
all do.
was it would be crazy that I couldn't give her a hug. Cause sometimes there's just not words to say. Sometimes there's not something good to say. Sometimes you just need to hug somebody. And I
Mhm.
couldn't do that. And it
Yeah.
was so awful. I mean, it is awful still because still live far apart. So when she's having a tough day, I still can't hug her.
Yeah, it was just so like wild. I don't know. And like the first probably 2 hours didn't even feel real. Like we were all just kind of walking around like, okay,
Staring
you're
at each other.
here, but what do I do? Like,
Like you were like, oh my gosh, like she's here. I mean, I couldn't think straight.
and then I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, this is Chelsea's graduation party, and I kind of made it about me. So how do I like slink back into the corner until the party's over? Like,
Meanwhile, I pretty much wanted my entire day to be all about her. I was like, Peyton's here. Ah, nothing else matters. I practically ditched my poor boyfriend too. He was here and he's just like, okay.
yeah, no, I was like, okay, I just made this entire day about me. How do I retract that? And then it was funny, like my texts with your mom were just like, she's like, okay, this is what we're gonna do. And then she's like, okay, text me this like when you're this far away or whatever. And I'm like, okay, great. Well, the day before or something, she was like, do you want to spend the night? I forgot to ask you. And she's like, only if your mom's comfortable with it, because my mom came with me because she's not gonna just ship me off to some stranger's house that I've never met.
Yeah.
So, and my mom's like, well, yeah, I figured that was the plan. So,
I love that my mom knew well enough to know that I want you to spend the night that she thought of that ahead of time.
yeah, it was just honest. It was a blast. Like, I don't know.
Got to go on a real Stargate date. It was great.
Yeah, it was great. It
I
was
felt
funny
so
seeing
good.
Chelsea tell like everyone at her party too. She's like, "You remember how I was talking about this girl and she's here."
Like, do you know who this is?
Like
I
when
just had like arms on her shoulders, like, do you know who this
she
is?
was telling her friend Abby, and Abby literally pulled up, and Chelsea's running in heels, like beeline out to her car, and was like, Abby, Peyton's here, and like jumping, and we were just like laughing at her so much, just watching her out the window because she was just so excited about it.
And Abby's eyes were about to pop out of her head because Abby knows who Peyton is and she knows she's my best
Um,
friend. So like she was excited to get to meet her and she was excited that she was here for me. So she was
yeah,
like, oh my God, are you serious? Where is she? And then I come inside and she's like, are you a little excited? And I was like, and then it clicked that she could see me through the window. And I realized that she saw all of that.
yeah, no, anyone who pulled up to the party, she was like, Peyton's here, and I'm like,
The girl wasn't even out of her car yet.
I don't know any of you, but hi, I'm Peyton. And they're like, yeah, we know you. And I'm like, I don't know you.
You are.
But hey, yeah,
What's up?
yeah, it was just a blast. Like,
Huh.
it's getting so late. We decided like this morning that we were gonna film this.
Yeah. And so I went live first, and then I got off at like 9:30 so we could get in here and do this. And then I was like, we need hot chocolate. So of course we made hot chocolate. So, but mine's already gone because I sip hot chocolate down like nobody's business. Like, someone really needs to like teach me how to pace myself because I got a problem over here.
I
Sugar is like my jam. I'm like, can I have more, please? Can I
I
have two?
put too much caramel creamer in this, so now it tastes like straight creamer.
I was wondering what you were putting in there, but I asked you and you had already walked across the kitchen. You didn't hear me, and then
Oh,
you got back.
caramel coffee creamer. Normally I put the peppermint mocha in, but that's like a Christmas only scent flavor. And so I was like, okay, um, I'll just put this caramel one in. Well, it tastes straight like the creamer and it's not great.
That's a bummer. You know what I do when I want a peppermint hot chocolate?
Put candy cane in there?
I put a whole candy cane in there. Yup.
Yeah.
And it melts away and it is just
The
this is
creamer just makes it easier and it cools it down because I don't know about any of you guys, but I drink hot chocolate with water like a crazy person.
ah!
So,
No, 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 no.
yeah, I'm a little crazy and drink hot chocolate with water. So,
That explains why adding creamer to it would make it good.
no, I think
Yeah.
when it's peppermint flavored.
Don't you think that maybe it also makes it a little less watered down?
It's never watered down. I just don't think you're making it right.
This is the best way to make it.
You're wrong.
And when you put water in it, it never cools down. I could have like if it sit for like 20 minutes and it would still burn the crap out of my tongue.
What kind of
It's
water are
hot
you
chocolate
using?
ones. Well, I got hot chocolate out of one of these things up at my school once, and it was made with water. And all I could think was these poor children because there was a performance of a children's choir performing, and I went to go and see it for like credit for one of my things, and I got some hot chocolate after. Oh my gosh, I had this hot chocolate in this cup for a while. I got to my
Okay.
car to sip. I had like a scab on my tongue for a week. And
Listen,
it hurt.
school hot chocolate is different because they like burn that thing to the crisp. Like,
Well, I don't understand how else you would do it. It's water.
you're just not doing it right. I hate to say it.
I don't know. I like creamy hot chocolate. I don't like it to be all thin and like watered down. I like a really rich taste. Even skim milk isn't enough. You need whole milk.
Okay, I feel like we need to finish up with our plans for this all. Like, for our podcast, we plan on doing like lots of episodes. We like have special guests, talk about Taylor Swift,
Yeah,
talk about true crime. What else did we have on that list?
our lives.
Our general lives,
Like some
like
world events, if
stuff like that.
anything
And then
happens.
for our YouTube, which some of you are watching this on and some of you are listening, we plan on vlogging our lives in the like our daily lives and then like switching back and forth perspectives and then maybe getting on one of these calls and just like talking about our day and like how it goes and like stuff like that. So I think that's like a general plan.
Yeah, and I was thinking about doing like book reviews too. We're both big readers. So if that's something you guys would like to see from us too, if you have book recommendations, but I will say if you give me book recommendations, there's a very good chance I will not read them because I have so many books on my bookshelf that I have not read that I think I could build a house out of them. And that
You
is
have to read that entire stack right there. That's like 8 books or something.
I put my stack downstairs because I was sick and tired of it sitting in my corner taking up space. And so I took up some space in Aiden's bookshelf downstairs because my bookshelf in my closet is full.
A lot of my books are in our office, but that's just the stuff I need to read. So look forward to some book reviews later.
Yes. Yes. Like I need to read the Summer I Turned Pretty series. I'm reading the what's it called?
We started like book clubbing that and then we never finished it.
Well, it's because you read lightning speed, okay, and I don't. And so you like get done with it, and I was like, I'm on like chapter 5.
I was on chapter like 13 and then I got busy and then just gave up.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Which I never give up on books, so I must have been real freaking busy because
That's what's going on with me too. I've been so busy. I don't ever have time to read ever. Like even tonight, and maybe I could read a little bit tonight. I really would like to, but I really should be going to bed. Aiden's sick, so like I really should be careful about my
Aiden's
sleep.
her brother.
Hmm.
Those of
Like
you that don't know.
I'm gonna be getting sick before my shows that I have this weekend and stuff. And Connor's birthday's on Friday, so we're both worried about being sick for
Connor's
that.
her boyfriend.
Oh yeah, I already mentioned that Aiden was my brother, but I did not mention that Connor's my boyfriend. Should specify that. But a lot of you guys know a lot of you guys, if you follow, if you're here from our TikToks, you would know who Connor is because he's on my TikTok a little bit. He's in the Air store.
Yeah. Yeah. But we're so excited to do this. This has been a plan for like a while. This was like a spur of the moment thing. Like one night it was like 10 o'clock at night or 11 or something. Our best plans come late at night.
Oh yeah, faux show.
We booked my flight like late at night. We just decided one night, we were like, okay, this is what we're doing.
Yeah.
And
We do things, the best things that we do are things that we do last minute out of nowhere.
at night.
At night. Yeah, always.
One night we were up until like 1 in the morning and we literally like made all of our accounts. We made our YouTube, our Instagram, our Linktree, our TikTok, like everything. Like we did all of it. So expect probably more late night podcasts because we are most productive, I feel, at night, which is so weird, but
I feel like it's not that weird though. I feel like creativity tends to blossom late at night. I feel like it really does.
I just feel like we're so busy during the day. Like, don't you think we're tired at night? And then we're not. We're just like,
Yeah. Well, I think what
Walking
happens is
away.
we're usually tired, and then when we're not, we're like, oh, by the way, all of these thoughts are in my head that I haven't been able to process for weeks. So let's just do something. And it's
Yeah.
just like, okay, sure, let's go.
Yeah, we're like, actually, we haven't talked in a while, so let's make a YouTube and a TikTok and
Yeah, why not? With all of our free spare time, let's just throw some more things.
which is none, by the way.
None, absolutely none.
Right now, we're planning on a vlog a week and a podcast a week, and I don't know how we're doing either of those things.
I don't know how either one of us thinks we're going to coordinate that. But I have faith in us, Peyton.
Yeah, I do too, but you know, we've got this. Everyone wish us luck, and thank you for coming to our little bit of a yap session, just like an introduction. Like you kind of got like a little insight into each of our personalities, I feel.
Yeah. We're yapping with the yappers. That was my first suggestion for what we should call it. And then Peyton was like, well, yeah, but we could just call it States Away. And I'm like, yeah, that's a whole lot better than what I had in mind.
We can like do in the description yapping with the yappers.
I like that idea.
Because we are the biggest yappers ever. It's not even funny. Like don't put us on a FaceTime call because we've been yapping for like 35 minutes now.
And we're not out of energy to yap either. So.
Yeah. No, we're not.
We're doing this over Zoom. We're doing this over Zoom, so we have a time limit because we're broke and we are cheap, so we're not paying for the extra
I'm not
time.
paying for Zoom.
We literally on the clock. It's 7 minutes left that we have.
Zoom wants to sponsor us and gives us more time, then we're here, but I'm not paying for it.
Me neither. I think we have plenty of time in this for a podcast. I don't think we need to stretch it.
Yeah.
But we probably should be signing off here soon because we do have to get going to bed. And maybe I will read a little bit tonight. Maybe I'll get into my reading a little bit, get into some groove, and then I'll have something to tell you guys about next time.
Yeah. All right. Thank you for watching or listening.
Yeah.
Go follow us on all of our socials and the link in the description. Depending on what time or when you hear this, TikTok might be banned. So you might not be able to follow us on TikTok,
Yeah.
but it's fine. But
Well,
yeah.
let's all say a little prayer that it does not get banned.
Yeah. But all right. Thank you guys for hanging out. And
Yeah.
yeah.
Thanks so much for watching and listening.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Mwah!